relax.
All right, you ready? All right, so what are your names and where are you from?
Robin Workman. I'm from Anaheim.
And I'm Kristiana McKelly, and I'm from Anaheim.
And how did you come to be fans of Melissa Etheridge?
Ooh, I have a good story.
All right.
When she was doing the 05 Grammys, I was going through cancer at the time. I had just started, and I really didn't want to do it, the whole cancer thing. I was busy. I was really busy. So when I saw her on there with her bald head, I was like, she's probably pretty busy too. So if she can do it, I guess I can do it. So then I got into her music and listening to her, and I joined the fan club. And then my cancer wish was to meet Melissa Etheridge. So they gave it to me. And so I got to meet her. Where did we meet her at?
What casino was it?
It was some Indian casino.
Okay.
And she was doing...
I remember that. Paris. I remember it. Yeah, I remember.
They were doing a meet and greet. Or no, there was no meet and greet there.
There was a meet and greet.
There was a meet and greet. Okay. And we got to meet Fritz and all the guys, and he wore purple ribbon at the concert that night. My color is purple, my cancer color. And so then I just kind of got into it, you know, and Laura would call when something was going on, and we'd try to get out there and do it, and it's just so much fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, and she's such a positive influence, you know.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Do you have a favorite Melissa Etheridge song?
Yeah, Come to My Window.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right, why is that?
When I was in the hospital, I was dying, and I don't know if I was hallucinating or what, but I thought God was coming through that window, and I wanted to go home. And so the whole come to my window, I wanted God to come to my window, but just for a visit.
Right,
Didn't want to set up shop. And so that was probably why that's my favorite. And then, you know, I kept hearing it, and it related to my situation so much. So it's really neat, though, because when she does songs, you can take them and put them in your own meaning, you know, for your own situation.
I have to admit, that is the most unique perspective of Come to My Window I have ever heard. And seriously, that just put it in a whole new light. I love the song, but
it's a different meaning.
That's really amazing.
But not for her.
Yeah.
And I even told everybody that was there, you know, God came to my window, and I hurried to get in there, the IVs, you know, where the part where it says, you know, come on in, come on, get in there, get the medicine in there, you start working.
Right.
And I wasn't expected to go home from the hospital that time. I had a sepsis infection from the chemo. So I was in chemo, I had no immune system, and I got a sepsis infection throughout my body.
So would you, in addition to your partner, think that Melissa Etheridge inspired you a lot through your journey in your breast cancer? Did she give you a lot of strength? Yes.
And when I was in the hospital, she would bring my iPod and set it all up, so I was always listening to Melissa's music. So my other one is This Is Not Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
That was the time,
The first time I heard her sing that, I cried. Not like a couple tears. I cried like a baby.
Right.
It was just so me, you know. It just...
Yeah, well, how about you?
Mine is, I would think that her Grammy performance in Janis Joplin, that was just
piece of my heart.
Hard. It rocks hard, and I'm a rocker and I play guitar, so for me that was like, oh yeah. I like the harder rock stuff.
Exactly.
And I like the mellower stuff.
And I remember when you lost your hair. And Chris shaved her head.
Oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
We
were both together. You were both together, and I thought that was
she shaved it for me the second time that I lost it.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't doing it very well.
I remember that. It was very.
You know, I lost my hair the first time. I was fine.
I do.
I
love it. I love that. There's nothing I wouldn't do.
It is so. I know she's so great. I love you.
How many times have you seen Melissa in concert? God.
Oh. How many times have you seen her, Camille?
Over 100, yeah.
We're like in the 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot. But we didn't see her at all this year.
Oh, so you didn't go on the Fearless Love tour. Do you have a favorite album on the new, or a favorite song on the new album? Fearless Love?
Fearless Love.
I like Gently We Roll. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I mean, especially for when you have kids and stuff, and you're thinking, like, if you ever get separated from them, and, you know, and I'm adopted, so it means a lot.
My kids are all adopted.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I have 4 special needs, all adopted.
So that's why I love that song. So do you have a favorite concert memory that you guess you just said the Grammys?
The favorite was that time that we got to meet her.
Yeah, at Harris.
And from then on, she always recognized us.
That's cool.
You know, she always, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, she's really good at acknowledging people.
Yeah.
So if I could ask you a little bit more about your breast cancer and your journey.
I didn't have breast cancer.
All right.
It started out as uterine cancer.
That's right. I'm sorry. So how are you doing now?
Well, I have 2 more tumors. So, and I'm waiting for my scans right now to see how big they are if I have to go back into treatment.
You've been so strong for this journey. Really.
I'm so tired.
So we'll probably shave our head again.
And you know what? It's cool. I liked being bald. Well, the second time just wasn't mentally in a good place, you know, because the cancer had come back. I had to do the chemo again, and just more surgeries. And I just didn't want to lose my hair that day. I don't know why. And so it was harder for me, so I was kind of pouty. And she goes, come on, I'll do mine too. And I'm like, really? I got the buzzers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So if you could give Melissa a message, what would you want to tell her?
I would say just really keeping a poster child for cancer and promoting that it's okay, promoting that you will survive, you can make it, majority of us will make it. There's treatment out there.
Not to forget about us. I know she gets busy and other stuff.
As she gets healthy.
Yeah.
And when there's an event, you know, she promotes cancer awareness. But just to not get busy with other things and forget that, you know, we're still going through it. We're still here. She made herself a spokesperson.
Yeah.
You know,
well, the amazing thing is, you know, following around on Fearless Love Tour is, you know, she does I Run for Life, You Drag Me Away, and she's like, where are my survivors? So to me, it's like she does connect like every show.
Yeah.
And it's just always a special moment, which I don't necessarily feel a part of, you know, not being a cancer survivor myself, but I can feel like the sisterhood of other breast cancer survivors going on, and I'm just
well, you know,
always
it's really weird.
by that.
Like you had just said, you know, without going through it yourself.
Right.
She went through it. I mean, believe me, she went through it.
Yeah.
And she's not a cancer survivor.
You have.
So she, just because she was my caretaker through the whole thing, I have a lot of things that I don't remember. You know, my surgeries and stuff, I don't remember. And just portions that are just gone. She lived through all that and sweated through all that and sat, you know, at the hospital for days. Used up all of her sick time, all of her vacation time, everything. So don't feel bad when you say that you're not, you know, the cancer patient yourself. Be grateful. But I do believe my journey at times was harder on her than on me. The chemo was harder on me. The surgeries were harder on her. Because I don't really remember the surgeries.
So if you had one word to describe Melissa Etheridge, what would it be and why did you choose that word?
Okay.
I can't think of just one word. I mean, just awesomeness. And the reason is, she's out there. The thing I love about her is she's so loyal to her fans. She doesn't forget who you are. I don't know how she sings and reads your signs.
Yeah.
And acknowledges you and smiles, and it's just, she's so with you. And you feel like when you go to her concert, she's not there to make money. She's there for you. And that's why I choose that word. It's like she is just awesome.
I think I would say giving. Because she gives of herself to do a lot of these things, you know, to make contact with us and be a part of Pinktober and everything. She's just a giving person. And I like the fact that she will give up herself in her own time, you know, to help those of us that don't have a voice.
Right.
You know, she's our voice.
Right. Awesome.
Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
That's a long overdue